away from works. You can't trust in Christ until you're finished trusting in you. This is what has been described as a naked trust in Christ. I mean, I have no other hope. I have nowhere else to look. There is no one else, nothing else that could ever make me right before God. There is absolutely nothing within me that is good. There's nothing within me that measures up to God's righteousness. If I stand before God in myself, I am doomed to the opposite of justification, which is condemnation. In myself, I am condemned before God. How can I be declared right with God? It is only in His Son. And beloved, as soon as we realize this, we understand that man's best works are actually his greatest sins. His best works are his greatest sins. You say, how could that be? Well, because whatever man praises himself for actually shuts him off from the only way that he can be made right with God, and that's God's grace. Right? If I imagine that there's something good in me that makes me self-reliant, if I imagine that there's some merit in something I do, whether it be giving money or being kind to someone, I mean the best works that I could ever produce, if I'm praising myself in my mind for those things, it shuts me off from seeing what a desperate sinner I truly am, and the fact that the death of Christ is the only hope I have for the forgiveness of my sins, and the righteousness of Christ is the only hope I have of being accepted by God. So that my best works become my greatest sins because they praise me and blind me to the fact that I am a sinner to the core. Even the best things I've ever done outside of Christ, in the final analysis, I did for myself. They were not done for God. They were not done for His glory. They were not done trusting in Him. They were not done relying upon Him. They were not done in His power and in His strength. They were centered on me, and they are filthy before holy God.